Hello, hello, Gemini. I am Shoshana, and today we're going to be doing a Lakota plus their hidden feelings reading for you. I feel like it's been such a long time since I did Gemini. I only use medicine cards and positive energy approved cards. I do not use a tarot. Let's go ahead and get started. What is the physical work? Physical work that Gemini needs to work on. We're going to leave that there. Inner work. We're going to leave that there. Spiritual work. Oh, my goodness gracious. I feel like it was this one, but there's too many. Sorry, let me just adjust this a little bit. Okay, I wasn't focused, but I know that it's that one. Okay, so let's begin with the physical work for you, Gemini. Oh, okay, we have water. Interesting. I thought it was a different card. I don't know why I was thinking I saw the hawk. For some reason, I saw the hawk. Okay, so we have the water. So you're having a hard time moving on. You are kind of going against the current in your emotional life. So I feel like in your physical life, you're going with the flow. You're just going with the flow. You're checking out the uniforms. You know, your IQ is probably a lot higher than everybody else's that you're dealing with in school or at work at the moment. You're scoring higher than everybody else academically. You're just going with the flow. But emotionally, you're going against the current in some way. You're going against your feelings. You're going against your soul. You're going against your spirit. You think that you have to show a persona. And that persona is the complete opposite of who you truly are. So you have created an identity that you show the world. And you refuse to remove that mask. You've gotten comfortable in that mask. And the question here is, why are you going against the current emotionally? Why are you going against your true identity? Why do you feel obliged by the current circumstances that you have to be something that you're not, someone you're not? Inner work. Where do you need to make new beginnings? Brand new beginnings in hobbies, routines, taking on a brand new class, taking on a brand new course, advancing academically. And then we have the spiritual work. The spiritual work is you realizing that we are all so similar. Yes, there's differences, but there's something that humanity has in common. And spiritually you behave as if you are outside of that. You behave as if you are separate. And you disconnect yourself from humanity. This doesn't have to be necessarily physical. This could just be emotionally and mental of what you think of yourself. Do you think of yourself as part of the collective? Do you see yourself as outside of the collective? Because you are being shown here as being separate from the group. You've stepped away from the group, and this does not mean that it's negative. It's not showing up as a negative if that is how you are choosing to survive. It's just wanting to be evaluated. And perhaps even reviewed on a daily basis, where you're taking journal entries and you're writing down why you're feeling this way. I'm feeling disconnected from society. I'm feeling disconnected from everybody in my class. I'm feeling disconnected from everybody, all my coworkers at work. I'm feeling disconnected from my friends. I'm feeling disconnected from my family. Feel disconnected from my siblings. I feel disconnected from my neighbors. I feel disconnected from my best friend group that usually is my best friend group, and I'm feeling disconnected from them. And log that in and make journal entries, because there's something that's happening psychologically that you need to be paying attention to. If I were you, I would detox. I would detox social media. To pay more attention to your mental health. We have following in the footprints of greatness, and this is the card that talks about allowing your true spirit to guide you. Right now, you're allowing the internet and social media to guide you. You know, you're on TikTok all of the time, and you're completely, or you're on shorts, you're just like addicted to these reels that are causing psychological damage. And the reason why you're being distracted so much is because of the opposing force. There's an opposing force that doesn't want humanity to progress. And it uses different entities and spirits to distract you. And of course, it uses the internet. Of course, it uses the internet to distract you. And you become distracted. And you do things that you wouldn't normally do, because you think that's the way that you're supposed to behave, when you are of such a higher vibration. Like your natural essence, your natural spirit, your soul, your natural vibration as a Gemini, and the talents that you come with are of a higher vibration than social media. You see this? You see this here? I feel like this is you behaving the way you think everybody wants you to behave. Very bad posture, very stiff and tense and sad and miserable and emo. And then this is the true you. This is the true you right here. This is your head. And it's like you're this beautiful greatness of light. And this is so much of a higher vibration than your current perception of it. And I just feel like you need to put more attention to you as opposed to what you think people expect of you. Right now you're putting 100% attention to what people expect of you. And what about the real you? Why are you... It's like this person is covered. It's like you put a veil over this person. Like you don't want people to see the real you. And you know what? I don't think that anything that you're doing is wrong. Which I find interesting because I feel like your current circumstances make you feel like you have to do that as a protection mechanism. And I admire your approach. However, I don't like the posture here. So how can we fix this posture so that you are no longer this bad posture and you are that person while still surviving your current circumstances? Is there a way that you can compromise between the two so that you are not showing the world the dramatic, complete opposite? Is there a way that you can compromise those two identities? So we have a man holding a heart. A secret admirer, someone who's interested in you. What do they wish they could say to you right now? These are just collective readings. If it's not your story today, maybe it's your story next time. Some of these cards might resonate, others may not. Sometimes they all resonate, sometimes none of them resonate. And that's okay. I know I was a distraction from your pain. Someone who feels that they had an interaction with you, or maybe you were just with them for one night. They feel like they were just a distraction or an ego stroke. I wish I could take back my words. Maybe the person said something that they thought was what you wanted, and it actually was just what they thought that you wanted, and they acted like maybe they agreed with something that they didn't really agree with, where maybe something was said like, this is just going to be a one-time thing, because maybe that's just what they thought that you wanted to hear, but it's not really what they wanted. And I wish things could be different. So whoever is interested in you sees potential long-term potential. All right, sorry about that. I had to get the door. Okay, where were we? So I'm feeling like the person that is a secret admirer sees you as long-term potential. I feel like you have one or two secret admirers, maybe more. Let's pull a couple more cards, especially if there's multiple people. This one really wants to come out, okay? I don't know how you feel. I am not financially stable. When this card comes out, it means that the person that is interested in you, sorry, I have to move the table a little bit. When the person that is interested in you is feeling self-worth, having self-worth issues when this card comes out. Okay, so your person is having self-worth issues. They want to be with you so badly, but they feel like they have nothing to offer you. They don't want to come at you with no offer. So that's why this is here. They're not feeling financially stable enough. And I don't want to let you go. They don't want to see you with someone else, but they can't come forward because they don't feel worthy enough. They are intimidated by you, especially when you are with your friends. They just feel like they would look like a fool if they had nothing to offer you. What is the potential between you and your person? And we have wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So allow the magic to happen, Gemini, with you and this person. Don't force this person, okay? Don't force this person to be with you. Allow this person to feel confident and worthy within themselves, and let them come to you when they're ready. So the advice for you is to wait. Wait, meaning not keeping your options open, closing all your options and waiting on this particular person. Did we pull one of these? I can't remember if we did or not. We have inspire without control. Exactly. You have to baby the relationship. Allow the relationship to be in its little early stages, because a lot of times the biggest mistakes that people make, especially in their early 20s, is they want to move in right away. You move in right away. You get married right away. You have kids right away. Right? That's the biggest mistake that people make in their 20s. And then they go back and they reminisce about their teenage years. And they think, why golly, why did I move on so freaking fast? Why didn't I take my time and appreciate the dating phase, the baby phase of the relationship, where you're just talking on the phone. You're sending each other letters, sending each other pictures, just taking it super slow, because the dating part is the best part. The dating part is the best part. That part will never come back again. So why rush it so quickly? Take your time and appreciate the baby stages of this blossoming relationship that you might end up having a child with. So why rush something so quickly? If you refuse to relinquish control, true potential may never be realized. Allow things to happen without your influence. Love is realizing that the well-being of another is essential to your own. The best way to teach is to inspire through example. For those of you who are single mothers, teach your children that you are not as crazy and controlling as your mother. Because it's so difficult to break these toxic, dysfunctional, abusive cycles that run in the family. There's always this crazy, controlling mother and narcissistic father, and that is the image, and we have to break those cycles with the children. Any other messages? Colors? What colors does Gemini need to incorporate more in their life during this time? And we have bronze, strengthening your body, staying away from emotional eating, and being more conscious of what you are putting into your digestive system, working on muscles and toning. This will not only make you feel better, but this will raise your confidence. Working on the color bronze to also strengthen your shield, patch up any holes. Bronze is a wonderful remedy. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time. Bye.